Hello everyone, I'm Nickel, owner of the only channel with more videos than it has views. Let's play some Satisfactory. Let's do a bit of a fast forward to begin with. We've already done coal plant renovations a few times. So last episode we doubled our miner output. So here we started by doubling our belt coverage. The plan was for our first line to cover all existing plants.
Okay, these should all be serviced.
Indeed, Nickel. Here I started to worry that I might not have measured out from the wall correctly.
We are actually going to run into the wall, aren't we?
Let's see. Looks like we're only clipping the wall a bit, but it still feels wrong. A little walk of shame was called for here.
Shame.
I can't
Shame.
believe we miscalculated.
Now we built the platforms for our coal generators, and now the generators.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Next we connected up the power neatly. And next it was time for the pipes. We've got to do this weird hack where we build a row of foundations in order to get them in. Connecting the water pipes. Finishing off the second belt line. More water now.
1, 2, 3.
Connecting up the water pipes. We decided here to extend the power alongside the water extractors rather than put it all at the start. Connect pumps and extractors to power. Beginning to build the third pipeline around. Quick break to wonder why these coal generators aren't generating.
A coal supply, probably. Yeah. So something here is holding us up. We'll figure it out in a sec.
We didn't want the pipes to clip through that rock, so we tried to find a better way to lay them out. We can connect groups of 3 by putting a junction in the middle. And we can put the coal pipes right over the coal belts now. Connecting the 3 generators. Pretty good. Inspiration struck me. What if we ran the pipes along the walls? Cleaning out the upper level of foundations. Building some walls. Building the new pipeline along the wall. 3 rows.
There we go. Okay.
Connecting the extractors back up.
Horizontal to vertical. There we go.
Back at our base now, and we've stockpiled quite a few rotors and reinforced iron plates. Putting plates and rotors on our second belt line. Our second belt will be for parts that we make in assemblers and manufacturers up here. And we'll pull them off the belt for recombination or to go where they need to go at the end. We then went down our raw resource bus, upgrading the remaining belts to Mark III. Back at our starter base, we upgraded all the belts here to Mark III as well.
Upgrade everything. Everything must go.
Finally, we put some more foundations down on the exterior of the line and started to design the outside.
What do we think? Thoughts?
And we continue. So what we'll do is we are going to move the hub over to here. That's how we're going to begin. Move the hub over to here, and the awesome sink and the awesome shop, although we'll just deconstruct it and rebuild. And in order to keep things going well, we will bring over concrete. And yeah, let's bring over the remaining parts. And then that way, we don't need to come back here for anything until it's oil time, in which case we need to go over there, I believe. Over the distance there. From memory, I may be wrong. Now, we don't actually need most of this stuff yet. We don't need quick wire for any objects yet. We will need concrete soon, but not yet. Moving them now will save us a lot of walking time in the future. Eventually we'll need to make our quick wire factory more efficient too. Line this up. We could do this better. Yeah. Now with the concrete, we're bringing limestone all the way down here, but then we'll want to use the concrete up the other end. So it's like, is that really how we want to do it? You know, do we really want to... So we could bring this ore here down that end, and we could manufacture this closer to that end. And I think that will be useful because we will want to... we'll want to use the concrete with the foundry at the bottom. So we probably won't even want to put it on the same production line up here. It's a good question, but it's work, you know? Pushing things the other way is work. Is this miner MK1? Let's see. It is. So even this can be more efficient. We could be having a lot more concrete.
can I make one MK2 right now? I'm missing encased industrial beam, the exact things that we needed, that we were looking to make. So I think we're going to do it. Okay, that's, you know, this is busy work. We're going to reroute the concrete the other way. We should have no, we always knew that this was going to happen. So it's not a case of planning it wrong, it's just a case of not caring a little earlier on. It'd be so cool if you could, like in Factorio, you can press the R button to just reverse this stuff, you know, outright. But here you need to, you know, rebuild everything. So it's only 1, 2, 3, 4. It's only 4 constructors. It'll probably be another one after we up this. There might be another one of these that we can up to the next level as well. Yeah, but the other portable miner's in there, so I wish I could just... MK2. We haven't even started overclocking stuff yet, which is, I think, pretty interesting for me. I usually start overclocking things pretty early in the game. You know, we don't need to yet. So how full is this? It's pretty full. So yeah. Should we just have this, you know, big inefficiency in our routing of the product? Should we just, you know, leave it? I don't know what the answer is. I'd like this just to be a bus for stuff that's going up here, so maybe we will. We will. It's not going to take that long. I mean, building the new factory on the other end will be a longer process than actually, yeah, moving all the stuff. It's okay. So let's just go and do the other 2 lines first. And then we'll come back, deconstruct all this, and just send our line out this way. So we'll build the factory, then we'll send the concrete in, the limestone in. Hey. You shouldn't be here. So let's build it here. Soup. Hey. Not cool. Hey, not cool. Yeah, I'll stop now. I'll just leave that for now, in the interest of getting things done. No concrete. Ironic. Ironic. This is Mark II? No, it's Mark 1 as well. Well, let's upgrade it. Let's just get 4 of these. And maybe 1 more concrete, just for good measure. Iron plates, though. And some iron plates, too. One more for good measure. Alright, let's go. So that's going to become 60 now. $60 per minute. The other one's going to be 60 per minute. 120 per minute. And is this... this would be 120 per minute, so 240 per minute. So 240 by 45 is 5.3. So we need 6 machines. And 240 will fit on one belt, so that's all good. And we'll send it out this way. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh. 6. Okay. And we'll do our concrete highway or our limestone highway this way. We'll worry about these trees later on. So it's 240, so we got the wrong... Okay. These are all concrete. Okay. Okay, so this will be the forward one. And now we just need the limestone. All right. And face me. Wait a second, what's happening here? One, two, wait, we have 4 of them. But we only had 3. Oh, that's a lot. I also thought one of them was already a Mark II, so probably this one's already the Mark II, right? Oh, Mark 1. It's normal, so this is another 120. When we upgrade it. So we do need 2 lines. So we'll have to do the math on that again. Okay, so So 6 will be 120. Ah, man. So the one behind us will be 120. This one here will be 60. So 180. If we... Yeah, so if we bring this in here, it'll be 180. Okay, so that's 180. Okay. 180. Mark 1. So that will put us over. Yep, so that puts us over. Okay. This is 180. Okay. I'm just, my brain's a little fuzzy here. So 270. So 240 is 2 normal nodes. So 2, yeah, okay, so 2 normal nodes or 4 impure nodes. So we kind of air it out having these both go the same way. It's all going to work out. I have faith. I wonder how close we'll get to a full belt of concrete after all this. We have more than we thought. And if we do get a full belt, then which belt? You know? Exciting. Okay, so nothing more should go on the bottom line. The bottom line, wait. No. Okay, so let's do the math. Let's do the math. So the bottom line is not being merged. The bottom line is by itself, but it becomes the top line here. Which is fun. But probably incorrect because we're not going to be able to lift this up. It'll be too high if we go from the top here to the bottom there. Anyway. So we'll rejig that. So this will go into the bottom, then we'll reroute this into the top. So the bottom line is not having anything added onto it. So let's quickly... Well, hold on. Curved. Let's get this belt going the right way, you know? So my brain's a little mushy at the moment, which is why I'm having a little bit of trouble keeping track of what we have here. Great. Okay, so this is all going this way now. We're only going to need one of these. Come get me, if you dare. Oopsie, nice try. Oh, wait, how did he get up there? I've been bested. Yeah, we don't need that. We don't need any of this crap, actually. We just need...
Love.
Okay, this is going now. So, we'll do the math again. This belt has 60 per minute. $60 plus 0. Okay. And this becomes the top line, and it's just 60 by itself. Okay. Let's upgrade the other miner first. Okay. Crafting bench. I'm getting it twisted, guys. We already have 10. Do we have... We already have 10 and 10. Okay. Okay, 60 here. Remember, 60. Now we have 60 on each belt. So 60 and 60. Now this is 120, right? No, but it's Mark 1. Okay, so that's 120. And this is Mark 2. This is Mark 2. This is 100% Mark 2. I know, we just checked it. Yes, okay. Okay, bottom line is 180. Top line is 60. Bottom line 180. Top line 60. Mark 1. Okay. Bottom line 180, top line 60. So this needs to go into the top line. But it also needs to become a Mark 2, and then we have 180 on each line. Now we have 180 on each line. Yeah, but this needs to go to the bottom, right? Here we go, 180 on each line. $180 divided by 45 is 4. Oh, that's perfect. So there'll be 8 in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Five, 6, okay. So 6 by 15 is 90. Yes, 15. Okay. This looks pretty ugly, doesn't it? One, two, three. Does this work? Probably would if we connected these, right? I wonder if we can get away with... Okay, there we go. That's where we're loading our products, so... Okay, concrete is ported, and it's doing exactly the same thing that it was before, but it's ready to pop off. Ready to become very useful eventually. Ah, max efficiency. And of course we need to get more steel plates for conveyor belts, because we're going to now move cables and quick wire on the raw materials bus, which eventually gets fed into the production line bus. Okay, back to base. Should be a bit easier to traverse. All belts are in use. I think at some point we're going to need to go ahead and create a second line of screws, because there's no way we have enough screws for what we need. Even with 2 lines it's a bit iffy, because we're going to need lots of computers, and computers need lots of screws. Okay. Just lining these arrows up here. All right. 1, 2. 1, 2. Now that was a slog, especially if I didn't end up fast forwarding that or cutting it in editing. Cool, so everything's down here now, I think, without exception. Let's look at our handiwork. Very pretty, isn't it? Oh, cool. Yeehaw! All right, let's go. How are we doing for power? 758. I remember the very first time I played this game, I built... Oh no. I built the hub too close to a hatcher's nest and I didn't understand that I had to kill the hatcher's nest at the start. And so every time I'd spawn, some hatchers would arrive and I'd have to quickly run away. It was in like some awkward position, so every time I died yeah. Wait a second. I did have ore. Oh, yeah, there's going to be a big deconstruction thing because I didn't have enough inventory space for everything. So we're not done yet. We have to go back and get all that. Did I just not have room? Was that what happened? Ah, this thing. Oh my god. All makes sense now. All makes sense now. Okay, the hub. There we go. Equipment workshop. Just put a little gap there. If you know, you know. Awesome shop. Awesome sink. Handyman. Alright, we'll sort this out real quick. And we won't have enough iron rods. Okay, it is a bit awkward not having these in storage containers. Alright, vehicle's done.
Milestone reached. Tractors permit pioneers to move around the world in a manner similar to using legs, except with wheels and the rampant consumption of natural resources. They can also be automated to self-drive and deliver resources between truck stations, which in turn facilitate automation of loading, unloading, and refueling.
Awesome.